This is Dexter Hastings for Bbcolumn.com. Welcome to the Bbcolumn Awards. Well, we start off with the boxers to watch. Usually this will be the up-and-coming boxers from Birmingham and the Black Country. I'm not going to emphasise them this year just because I haven't been to enough shows, small hall shows, to really get into that. But there's a few boxers that we really need to be watching this year who are on the cusp of really big things. Start off, Kirsty Babington. I've called her out a few times as a boxer to watch, but like now she's got an EBU title. She's defended it. I can see her going for a British or maybe a world title in just 11 fights. She's done really well. Also from the female division, you've got Katie Healy, who's won a version of a world title, just 5 fights in. She's talking like that she wants to fight Emily Bridges and that. Who knows where she could come. It's very exciting for her as well this year, so watch out for her. Also, Brad Foster, he had two defeats last year and lost his British and Commonwealth titles and that. But he won a few days ago, and I think he's going to be back to winning ways. Now he's back to winning ways. That there's a big title looming for him. Also, another one to watch, right, that I think everyone's been watching, Tyler Denny. He has had an absolutely brilliant year, defending his title twice, his English title. Can see him going on to fight for the British or European, or even get a crack at a world title. Who knows? You know, he's got the world at his feet. Another person with the world at their feet is Liam Davis. He's won the WBC international title. He's the British champion. He's the European champion. I can only see him fighting for a world title next year. So he's definitely one to watch. There's a few boxers from Eastside that really need mentioning. Corey Gibbs, he won the Boxer tournament. He's now under the Boxer promotions. I think he's going to have a really good year this year, and he's going to win a major title. On that, Casey Benjamin, he had a crack at the British, didn't go his way, but I can see him coming back and winning a WBC, maybe getting a European title shot, something like that. Them two boxers are definitely ones to watch this year. On the same note, Sam Eggington, world champion, he lost his title, but as Sam does, he's going to come back, and I think he's going to shock everyone by getting back up there and maybe winning another world title. But they're the boxers to watch this year. First one I've got to mention, River Wilson versus Tyler Denny. What an absolute great fight. Back and forth. Denny pushing. That kind of got in the fight because he got the cleaner shots in, but River made a great account of himself and was a big part of that fight, being one of the fights of the year by a long way. That is definitely one up there. And then you got Tyler Denny versus Bradley Reese. Tyler Denny, right, put on one of the best boxing displays that I've ever seen. He controlled the fight for like he controlled most of the rounds, and at the end got caught and dealt with it, and it was the way he dealt with it as well. He went through adversity at the end to get the win, and a deserved win at that. You know what I mean? That's another fight of the year potential. Well, it wouldn't be a fight of the year if you didn't have a Sam Eggington fight in there. Talking about the one when he won the world title against let me get it, Zeki. I'm not even going to say that first name. Great battle, great fight. Sam Eggington winning a world title, you know what I mean? Says it all. Sam Eggington fight's always going to be good. Then just a few days ago, you had Raza Hamza taking on James Beach Jr., right? Like a local derby, Birmingham versus Walsall. What a cracking fight that was. absolutely great. James Bates Jr. went on and won it. IBO international title. You know what I mean? Like, chuff for the lad, because he's been one of my boxers to watch a few times now. Hamza will come again. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter, and he had a great fight then. Maybe there should be a rematch. Who knows? But they're the fights of the year. Well, there can only be one winner, and I think you all know who it is. River Wilson Bent versus Tyler Denny 2. Absolutely great contest, and one of the outstanding fights of the year by a long way. So congratulations to the two lads. Two of my favourite boxers, by the way. You've done yourselves proud. Right, a little one here. Fights that I'd like to see in 2003. Well, one of the main ones I'd like to see, and it's very possible, Liam Davis taking on Brad Foster for either Liam Davis's titles that he's got now, or for one of the world titles if it's vacant. Them two lads, it would be a great fight, absolutely barnstormer, and you know what, they could have that in Birmingham. You know what I mean? BT could come to Birmingham and do that one. They'd fill out everywhere, you know, in all the black country. Yeah, that's definitely a fight that I'd like to see next year. Also, here's one like Sam, because Sam's going to be coming back, he's going to have to rebuild. I'd really love to see Sam Eggington fight Cheeseman again. Really would love to see that. Obviously, there'd have to be some form of title on the line. You know what I mean? Maybe a British, European, something like that. If there's a world title knocking around, do you know what I mean? Be a great contest, and another one for the Birmingham crowd to go mad at. Yeah, that'd definitely be a fight that I'd like to see. Here's one. Well, do you know what? This wouldn't be an award ceremony if I didn't mention Ben Fields. I'd really love to see Tom Silcock versus Ben Fields. That fight should have happened for the Midlands area title. Ben had to pull out for some reason. I can't remember what it was, and Tom Silcock won the belt. Fair play to him. But that would be an absolute cracking fight, and that's one that could be made very easily, like for the Midlands title. There's two fights I'd like to see in the female division. Right, Katie Healy called out Ebony Bridges, and I seen like Katie. I think Katie would have to drop down a weight for that, but that'd be a great contest. That would really test Kate. No, I've got to say that. But yeah, Katie thinks that she could do it, Katie Healy, and be a great fight. Great fight. Also, Kirsty Babington, I'd like to see her fight for the British title or a world title. But I've had a look at the box rec, and there's a girl called Dee Allen who's placed a few levels above her, ranked a bit above her. I think that would be a good contest for Kirsty to do, like maybe get the British title or add it to a European, or if there's a world title going, it'd be great. And finally, the final one that would be really good to see, and is one that could be made, Tyler Denny, Nathan Healy. You know what I mean? They're both BCB boxers. Maybe that could be for the English title. It could be for the British if it was vacant, you know, or European, you know. That would be easily made, and it would be a great fight, especially if it was held in Birmingham or the Black Country. They're some of the fights that I'd like to see. Whether they happen or not, who knows. Right, now we come to the Boxer of the Year. There's a couple of contenders. First, we'll start off with some of the females. Kirsty Babington. She's won the European title. She's now defended it and looked good defending it. Yeah, there's no way I could leave Kirsty out of this. I think she's going to go on and do great things. I think she's going to go further than a European title. So watch this space and see where she goes. But like, she's a great shape for a Boxer of the Year. Also from the females section, Katie Healy, a former of the world title. It's not one of the big four, but you know what? It's a world title. You go respect that. she's calling out people like Ebony Bridges. Do you know what I mean? So you win a world title, you've got to have a mention in the Boxer of the Year awards. From the male boxers, we've got Tyler Denny. He beat River Wilson bent for the title, and then defended it against Bradley Reese. It was like absolutely brilliant performance. Two brilliant performances. One was Fight of the Year, unbelievable. Yeah, I goes. He's definitely one of the boxers that could potentially win this, without a doubt. And last but no means least, you've got Liam Davis. He's won the British, he's won the European, he's won a WBC international title. He's got the world at his feet at the moment, and do you know what? He could probably be fighting for a world title next. I'd like to see him fight Brad Foster, but if he got a world title shot, that'd be even better. So the winner and the Bbcolumn's Boxer of the Year for 2022 is Liam Davis. In my opinion, it was out of him and Tyler Denny, but Liam has just edged it. Just edged it. He's got the world at his feet now. He literally could be fighting for a world title next year, and I will be chuffed to bits if that lad wins one. He's a cracking boxer. I've raved about him from the first time I saw him, and Liam Davis is the Bbcolumn Boxer of the Year 2022. Well, that's your lot. I've tried to get through it as quickly as possible. Thank you for everyone who's watching. Keep in tune to the Bbcolumn. Got off it a bit this year, like life got in the way as it can do. But next year, going to come back. It's going to be more welcome to fight dens, more interviews, more reporting on the small hall shows, because I think I've neglected them this year. And watch this space, and thanks for watching.